Well, here we are again, making another kit video. And I know I make that joke in every single kit review, but this is the 5th kit that they have released in 2 weeks. This is an unprecedented speed of Sims pack launches. I am also part of the problem because my kit came out a couple weeks ago, but they have never released this many kits all at once. I'm hoping that it's just because of the 25th birthday and it's like a special occasion. I really would prefer if this was not the cadence they release at in the future because it is so much. $25 of kits coming out within 2 weeks of each other is ridiculous. And it doesn't even give room for the kits to breathe. Like, you can't even really enjoy the kit that you bought because all of a sudden there's 4 more. But in case you missed it, my kit, the Comfy Gamer kit, came out about 2 weeks ago, along with a Bella Goth and a Don Lothario inspired kit. And those were a bit weird because they were a combo of both Create a Sim and Build By. Normally the kits are one or the other, so those were a little bit different. And these next 2 kits are CC creator kits. So they've been doing a lot of collaborative packs recently, and I think it might be getting a little bit confusing. There's 2 different kinds of kit collaborations. The first and the oldest kind is like what I did. I was heavily involved in the design process of my kit. So I pitched them ideas, I made mood boards, we worked on picking swatches and item selections together. It's more of a collaborative process. This other kind of kit, the CC kits, are fully made by CC creators. We got 2 like this previously, the Cozy Kitsch kit and the Sweet Slumber Party kit. And with these, the CC creators pitched the idea, they made all the items, did all the swatches, they wrote item descriptions, they named the pack, they took the screenshots for the promo, they did everything on their own. These kits are fully designed by the creator. So in this video, I'm gonna buy both of these kits and we're gonna check them out together. It's gonna be kind of like a first impressions review. So we've got PIERISIM's Refined Living Room kit, and we also have Madelenc's Business Chic kit. And I'm not gonna lie, I am like fangirling a little bit about these 2 CC creators. I have been a long time fan of both of them. Obviously, I don't use a ton of custom content in my videos anymore just to make it a little bit easier to download my builds, but I am still a massive fan of custom content. I follow a ton of CC creators. I am in awe of CC creators. I grew up playing The Sims and using custom content, and people like Madeline are staples of the Sims community. This is gonna sound so ridiculous, but when I kind of weaned myself off of CC a few years ago, the hardest thing for me to give up was Madeline's shoes. I know, shoes, right? Sounds pretty small. It just feels like the game is kind of lacking in quality shoes, especially a few years ago. They've kind of stepped it up more recently, but like Madeline's shoes were the hardest thing for me to part with back then. I have been such a fan of them for so long. And PIERISIM makes some of my favorite build CC that I've ever used. I've made multiple videos in the past highlighting his custom content sets. These are both extremely talented, really amazing creators, so I cannot wait to see what they made for the game. I have an inherent trust of these collaborative kits and what the CC creators make. Every single one of my favorite kits is a collaboration. Consistently, the collaborative kits have some of the best items. Think things like the new curtains where we have the panels and the rods separate. We first got that in a collaborative kit. I think that Simmers and CC creators in particular have a really unique perspective and eye for things that the game needs. As people that play the game and make content for the game, they know what the community wants, and they also really know what the game already has, so they're familiar with the swatches from other packs and how to match them together. They just think about it differently, I think, than EA does, which results in these packs always being really solid. So with that being said, before we get into this, I have a small favor to ask of you. If you are planning on buying either of these 2 kits, I am begging and pleading for you to please use these 2 creators' creator codes. If you buy the kit on the EA app at checkout, you can put in a creator code. I am begging you to please use the code PIERISIM when buying the Refined Living Room kit, and the code MADLENCC if you're gonna buy the Business Chic kit. These creators will not make commission on these packs unless you use their creator code. I personally think that that is wrong. I don't think that's fair in the slightest, especially because they made the entire thing. They are printing money for EA with this. They were paid for their work on these kits. It would have been a flat fee. I don't know how much it was, but I can almost guarantee you it was not enough. Personally, I think they should make commission on every single sale of these kits. I do not think it is fair that you have to use a creator code for them to make money off of their own kit. And even if you do use the creator code, they get 25 cents. A 5% commission is basically nothing. And I just feel like the power dynamic between EA and creator in this situation is really unfair. Think about it, right? You are a massive fan of The Sims. You've been playing it for years, you've been making content on it for years, and you get an opportunity to collab with them to get your items in the game. Of course they're gonna say yes. And you don't wanna be difficult and ask for more money because you don't wanna risk losing the opportunity. You haven't worked with brands before, you don't know how to negotiate with them. There probably isn't any room to negotiate anyway. You're just gonna take the deal because of course you really want to do it. Emotionally, it's very fulfilling to have this opportunity. And there is a level of promotion that you're getting from doing it. People are gonna hear your name this way. But again, EA is printing money with this. They're gonna make so much money using their name and their expertise in perpetuity as well. Like they're gonna keep selling this forever and ever. And are people gonna remember to use code MADLENCC 5 years from now? Maybe not. And I still just don't think that's fair. So I feel very conflicted about these CC kits. I love the idea of them. I love the content in them. I love highlighting these creators and celebrating them. I just wish that they were being paid more for what they're doing. And I'm not just saying that because I made a kit. My kit is different, okay? I put a lot of time and work into my kit too, but I was like the idea girl. And yes, they have likely made a lot of money off of my kit. I mean, think about how many of you bought it because it's a lilsimsie pack. The same is gonna be applied to these CC kits, but they actually did all of the work. They did the entire thing themselves. There was no heavy lifting from EA because the CC creator made it. So again, if you were gonna buy these kits, I am begging you to use their creator codes. That's code PIERISIM and code MADLENCC. I'm gonna put that down below along with links to all their pages, but please, please, please use their creator codes. Ignore this. I changed my desktop background by accident. I did not mean to do that. Now I've got a chicken on my page, so it kind of makes me laugh. I'm gonna buy the business chic kit first, and then here in this promo code box, I'm gonna put MADLENCC. That uses Madeline's creator code, and then I'm gonna buy it. And then I'll do the same thing with the refined living room kit. If the EA app wants to work, this time I'm gonna put code PIERISIM though. So it's kind of annoying. You have to do it in 2 separate transactions to support them each, but if you have the time and if you're planning on buying them both, it's just a couple extra seconds, and I beg you please to do it. It's completely free for you. It costs no extra money. It just makes EA earn less money, and it gives that money instead to creators. I think it's also important to show that there is a mass desire to support people in this way. Like having the stats of everyone buying the kit using a code, I think is beneficial. Okay, let's check these out though. I'm gonna start in cast with Madeline's kit. I cannot believe how long this kit list has gotten. Anyway, first we have this t-shirt. It's like a short sleeve turtleneck, kind of ribbed texture. Lots of neutrals, a pretty pink swatch. Ooh, orange. Okay, this is very Bella Goth in the red. Then we have this beautiful blazer. Comes in black, but also a lot of these like nice neutral colors, and then some pretty jewel tones with the orange and the green. I like those buttons. That's really nice. And then we have this top. It's like a tucked in button down with a bow. Bows are very in right now. Oh, okay, zebra print. Bows are very in right now. Oh, look at that with leopard print too. So this feels very trendy. We also got a really nice new pair of pants. This will match the blazer with the button, but it also matches all the other swatches. They come in the same color palette, and there's a little pencil skirt as well. I like that little cutout. That's nice. This is the kind of thing that is just so nice to have because you can kind of use it for any sim. It's very versatile, but it's like a upscale basic, you know? Okay, we also have this dress. This is giving me Nancy Landgrab, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's like Nancy, if she actually had good taste, I could see her wearing this. I love those buttons. They're actually 3D as well. Wow. And this will come in all those same colors too. We don't really have a lot of dresses like this, do we? There's also this full body outfit. It's a nice pair of pants and a tucked in shirt. Again, really nice set of basics. I like the cut of those pants. And the way that the shirt kind of wrinkles a little bit is so realistic. Then we have this one. Look at the cutouts at the top and the cool neckline. This is a really interesting mix of like very hip fashion and then more like classic business attire. We also have this with the matching skirt and jacket. I love the cut of this. The way it flares out a little bit at the hip is so cool. I also like that everything comes in pink because that pink is really nice. It's kind of Elle Woods. And then if we look at the shoes, oh, this is what I wanted. This is what I'm here for. Look at these little heels. We don't have a lot of short heels in this game. Those are so nice. And they come in like every color. This will match anything. I'm gonna use the shoes the most out of all of these items. We also have some new boots. I love the gold on the tip and the gold here on the button. They've got a really nice heel too. Again, same color palette, so it all can mix and match. These are the heels from the teaser photo They've got that beautiful gold on the back. Look at the gold heel with the gold buttons on the dress. That looks so good together. I love that. And then these ones are a little bit fancier. They've got a bow on them, which is pretty fun. Also very trendy because like I was saying, bows are everywhere right now. I don't know if there's any, oh, there is jewelry. Okay, we've got a new watch. We haven't gotten a new watch in ages and it's simple. Oh, I really like that. I'm gonna use that watch all the time. I'm always looking for more simple jewelry detail like that. There's a few more fun accessories. We have these really beautiful hoop earrings. They come in lots of different metal colors. We've got these glasses, which are also so trendy right now. I really like the leopard print on them. That's so cool. There's another pair of kind of cool trendy glasses. It kind of has a bow shape to it. That's so fun. And look, it matches the zebra print even. We don't have very many bold pairs of glasses. And it doesn't have to be bold. You can do like plain black if you want. I'm gonna give her those. And then look at this necklace. So simple. Just a plain metal necklace. It's kind of got like a twisty detail like the earrings do. I can't believe we don't have something like that. We don't have a lot of plain necklaces. Wow, this is so nice. I want to look at the styled looks real quick too. Tell me it does have a styled look. Oh no, the last one didn't have any either. Why didn't the Sims team make styled looks for this? Isn't that weird? All the other kits have styled looks. Well, that's not Madeline's fault. It is weird though, right? Okay, there's 4 tops for masculine frame Sims in this pack. We've got like a plain button down. I like those shades of brown. We've got a nice cream color again with the pink. It comes in all that same color palette. I like this green one too. A nice gray swatch. We also have a turtleneck here. This one's long sleeve though instead. I'm curious to see actually real quick if that long sleeve turtleneck fits on both frames. Oh, it's not bad. You could probably still use that. There's always a little bit of a weird shape around the tops of some of these, but you could definitely use this shirt on feminine frame Sims too. Oh, and this one, the button down, that works great. Just a plain button down fits so well. Here's the suit on feminine frame Sims. Okay, sorry. Back over here again. We have that turtleneck. We also just looked at this open shirt, a little bit looser. Wow, again with the green. I like the green. It's got a little bit of a shine to it with the texture. And then we have this nice suit jacket. I like the tone on tone with the tie, how we have a black shirt and then like the red tie and the red suit jacket. That's kind of cool. We only have 2 pairs of pants, but again, they match everything, same colors. This one has no belt and this one does have a belt. I'm gonna use these a lot too. These work for everything, for your party wear, for your formal outfit, for your wedding, just Jeffrey Landgrab's everyday wear. Like so many Sims wear nice things like this all the time. It looks like we do not have any full body outfits for masculine frame Sims, but this is what they look like in the other full body outfits. It's not really as neutral as some of the shirts can be. And we did get 1 new pair of shoes, just some nice leather shoes like these. Very simple, matches everything. They don't have any separate accessories, just the same ones from before, and there's no hats or anything. Okay, so that's the full kit. In total, this pack has 25 items, which is right on par with all of the other kits. For reference, Trilica's had 27, but this one has the little face patches, and that's kind of like the same item. So those 3 is kind of really just one. This Urban Homage kit had 29, which was really high. Goth Galore had 24. So they're all usually in that mid-20s range. I always like to point that out because I feel like it's helpful when you're trying to compare packs to see the content level, because it's nice to know if it's on par with the other kits, and usually the other kits all have the same-ish number of items. There's not really one that has more than others for the most part, except for the clutter kits, but the clutter kits are like this big. All right, let's talk about PIERISIM's kit now. It's not that I'm not excited about cast, because obviously I just love that stuff, but I am more of a builder, so the build stuff always gets me a little bit more excited. I'm just gonna put a little room in here so we can see it better. We have 1 new wallpaper in this pack. Ooh, Woody's wallpaper, and it's just a nice wood paneling, but it's wider than the other wood panels we have, and it's got kind of a nice wood grain visible. Look at all these different wood swatches. That's gonna match so many things. That's really nice as an accent wall to have that kind of paneling. We did not get a new flooring in this pack, and I'm just gonna leave it white so we can see everything else a little bit better. I'm getting ahead of myself, but I want to start with the plant. The plant is like the most exciting to me. This is called Small Paradise. It's only 60 simoleons. That is great. Look at how simple it is with the swatches. It'll match everything, and it's big. I'm gonna use that all the time. That might be my new favorite plant ever made. Like, think about how useful it's gonna be to have just a nice plain leafy plant. A lot of the base game ones have like pretty ornate vases, or they're shaped kind of weird. This'll work anywhere, even in a starter home, because it's so cheap. Okay, sorry, back to this. Now we have the 1-piece armchair. There's also a 3-pieces sofa and a 2-piece love seat. This is the other bonus of CC creator kits. They always give you the full set. The Sims team will give you just one. We'll get like just the 2 wide couch. Sims players know that you need the full set. I want to have all of the sizes. This is what the couch looks like. Ooh, it's got like a nice fabric texture. And look at how neutral all the colors are. That's gonna come in so handy. Just a plain chair too. So easy to use. It's nice to have stuff like this because again, it fits in like any build. And you could kind of use this in multiple styles too. It leans kind of modern, but like a regular family house could have this couch easily too. It's $630, so it's a pretty decent price too. It's not like the most expensive couch. There's also a vintage leather armchair. Oh my God. Obviously a lot of different leather swatches with the different brown shades. You know that famous, really fancy and expensive Eames chair, and there's like all kinds of dupe knockoffs of it? The real one is like $6,000. I feel like this is kind of like that. It doesn't have the wood accents, but I don't really like the wood accents on the real one, so I prefer this. It's nice to have a simple leather accent chair, and this will also fit with different styles. Like you could pair that with other PAX couch sets and it would still work. Okay, here's this new sideboard. I would buy that in real life. It's $280. Oh, it's cheap. It's supposed to be vintage. Found in a dusty old attic, this old sideboard has kept the secrets of several generations. And it comes in white, but also gray, black, and then lots of different wood colors. So this should match every single PAX wood tones. Ooh, it even has blue. We also have the By My Side table. It's like a stone cube. Sim and Stone have too much rock left over from their coffee table and they hate wasting material, so they made a matching end table. So here's the coffee table. Same thing, just a big stone slab. Comes in a lot of different colors. It almost looks a little bit wooden too in a couple of the swatches. I like that. This is making me want to make a really fancy modern penthouse in San Myshuno with these items. Doesn't it feel like it would be good for that? I also really appreciate them matching. It's so much easier to use when you've got both. And this side table, you know how a lot of the other side tables in the game are like too big? I'm gonna show you. But look at the difference between the Horse Ranch side table and then this one. This one next to a couch and even next to a bed is like way too tall. This is the correct size to go next to the couch. It actually like fits. It's the same level as the armrest. Way better for a living room side table. We also have this cool pedestal item. It's called Pedestal from the Old Times. And it's just like a fancy pedestal to put decor on. So you could put like the new statues on it and stuff. That fits really well. That's cool. Let's look at that. This is the perfect stacking masterpiece. It's an abstract sculpture. To me, it kind of looks like a llama. Do you see it? It's only 180 simoleons too. And then it's got a bunch of different wood swatches for the base. Kind of looks like Jenga a little bit, but like upscale. We also have this duo of vases, kind of like cool carved woodwork. This is nice to put in these open shelves. Even like, you know, the newest shelves that we just got. Don Lothario's kit has these shelves. This stuff would work so well in here. That's like the perfect size for it too. That's so cool. We also have this ancient bust. Whoa. And it's like a little bit destroyed. This is also very trendy. I like the gold base. And then we have a perfectly preserved antique vase, just a plain vase, nice neutral swatches. And last we have Shelly the bowl. Hold on. This is just a plain bowl, a nice decorative bowl. Seems like a simple thing, but we don't have a lot of stuff like this. That's gonna be so useful to have. Here's the precise strokes for random shapes picture. I'm so curious about these. Oh, look at that. They come in sets. So you can put 3 of them next to each other. This is so good. Okay, so like imagine this for a second. You use all 3. Really cool, fancy abstract art. It's big, but it's also simple. So this will work in like anybody's style house. We need more stuff like that so bad. There's also this shadow of the day piece of wall art. Inspired by architectural shapes, this piece of art casts different shadows during the day, giving it a unique look every time you look at it. That's cool. And it's simple and small. So that will also work in like any style house. I know I keep saying that, but that's like the mark of a good pack to me, is it being versatile. Wait, look at this off-the-grid calculator. Might not be very useful nowadays, but it's a nice piece to have as a decor item. Yeah, that's so cool. To put in like an office in their fancy shelves or something. This is the contrasted rug. Oh, look, the edges are a little bit uneven. Kind of like it's an older rug, or maybe it's like a little bit thinner, so it's not perfectly straight. That's a nice detail. And then the swatches, oh, this is perfect. Really nice, simple patterns across the whole thing. It comes in some plain swatches too, like plain white, but look at how nice that is. It's nice in texture, but it's not such a vibrant pattern that it's hard to use. And even the more colorful ones like this one, it's still simple enough because it's just like squares that it's really easy to put in other places. I'm gonna use that a lot. Here, dining table for scale. It fits really well as a dining room rug too. That's like the perfect rug size. And here, look at this. As the living room rug, imagine if we had the furniture on it, kind of like this. We'll get our little side table in the corner. Fits fits perfectly. I mean, I maybe wouldn't use this color combo, but you get what I mean. Okay, we also have this really nice divider. This just comes in some plain wood swatches. I've been using the dividers a lot more often recently too, so that's nice to have. There's a beautiful lamp, the up and down lamp. It's pretty big too. Oh, and it has a lot of nice metal swatches. I really like this one with the gold accent. Before I forget, we also have this cloudy lamp. Seems like the perfect mix between a UFO and a very, very soft cloud. It's just a simple lampshade. Oh, look at some of those like ombre colors. That's cool. I really like that. It's a very unique shape too. We don't have anything like that in the game right now. Okay, next we have the sleek bookcase. It's huge, comes in so many pretty wood colors, and it's got a lot of open space for you to put decor inside of. Do you think that these slot? Oh my God, they do. Wow, how much is that? 500, that's not that bad. That's one of the cheaper bookcases. A lot of the big ones are like multiple thousand, so that's easy to use. For comparison, this one from the base game is 725, and it's like puny when you look at it next to it. This one is 530. Same price, but this is a lot nicer. That might be one of my favorite bookshelves that we've gotten in a long time. I really like it. We also have this bookend. It's called Bragging's Bookend. I think that this works as an actual book too. So your Sims can take books off of this like a bookshelf. That's so pretty. It's a totally different shape than anything else too, because it's meant to face this way. You could put it sideways if you wanted to, but it works from the front as well. This is called the collection. Nothing is more satisfying than a complete collection of your favorite author. So it's just a nice simple box set of books. I want to look at the side swatches. Look at how pretty that is. Yeah, and look, all three of them functional bookshelves. Wow. Okay, I am extremely impressed with this kit. I cannot express to you how excited I am to have more rugs. I think my favorite items from the whole pack are probably the rug, the new plant, of course, this bookshelf, and then the art piece. Oh wait, and maybe the lamp too. Oh, and the couch. I don't know. I like a lot of the things in this kit. And I think my favorite things from the cast kit are the shoes. Just outright the shoes. But I could have told you that before I even looked at it. I warned you. I said how much I loved their shoes back in the day. I had like a predetermined shoe opinion before I even looked at the stuff in the pack. I knew I was gonna like the shoes. But overall, I am really impressed with these kits. I think it just goes to show you that when you let a Sims creator be involved with the process, it always turns out good. The collab kits have never been a miss. And obviously, like, you might not prefer the style of one or the other, but I think we can all acknowledge that even if this isn't your personal preference, it's still a well-crafted, well-designed kit. They both look really good, they fit together well, they've got good swatches, and that's what I look for in a Sims pack. Like, can I use this outside of its original intention? Obviously, it's meant to be a fancy living room, and I'm sorry, it's laid out terrible right now. I've just got stuff everywhere. But you don't have to use it only in a living room. This could be great for an office, you could use it in a bedroom. Things like this bowl and the vases could go in your kitchen if you wanted to. I also don't think it's a vase. I think it's just a carved item, but you know, it looks like a vase. You can call it a vase. The sideboard could go anywhere in a hallway. You could even use these stone coffee tables outside if you wanted to. And then think about like this pillar. You put it in a museum, you put it in a fancy house, you put it in your wedding venue. Like, this could work in so many different places. So overall, really excited about these two. Again, just to help compare, this pack also has 25 items in it. My Shuno Suns kit, the other CC kit, had 27, but this one has the same light 3 times, which is kind of like just one item. The other light heights for different wall heights are kind of just extra variants of the same thing. The Storybook Nursery kit had 25, and the Artist Studio kit had 24. So they're all right about the same size. My kit has 30, but it's different because the items are so teeny tiny. The other clutter kits have that much too. Like, the bathroom clutter kit has 31, but you can't really compare a clutter kit to a furniture kit. They're just different. I'm gonna remind you again that if you plan on buying these two kits, please use codes PIERISIM and MADLENCC at checkout. It is a really free and easy way for you to support these creators. They put a lot of work into this. This is a really special day for them, so congratulations to you two. I am thoroughly impressed by them. And if you're looking for more kit content, I'm gonna play with these both on my Twitch channel today, so I'll link that down below. My name's just lilsimsie on Twitch. I'm gonna work on a build tonight, and I'm also gonna post a YouTube video building with the kits this week as well. So make sure you're subscribed to me here on YouTube so you don't miss it. I always make videos about new Sims news, new Sims packs, and I think we're gonna have a busy couple of weeks with the 25th anniversary coming up. I will stop talking though, and I'll end this one right here. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye, everybody. You guys, I recorded a whole really long intro earlier, realized right when I went to record the kit purchasing that it had no audio because my mic was broken and I didn't notice. So I had to redo it. It's fine, but I was a little bit annoyed.